Good evening, everyone. This is Vas going live today in the home office. Just trying to make sure everything's up and running the right way, I guess. Huh. Wonder why it doesn't show up. Well, so the question was, so Vas Spiros, Greek on Medicare, talking about Medicare today. We got a couple of questions that came in. Eventually it'll go live and I'll be able to see what's actually going on with that. The changes for 2026 drug plans. So there are some changes coming up. It's after the first. Brokers are allowed to talk about the changes for 26 and what's available. So what's going on is there is the $2,000 max, like there was from last year coming into this year. It got raised to $2,100, and then a deductible got increased from $590 to $615. So there's a little bit more in costs for some of the drug plans, and in doing that, there's been a lot of cutbacks this past year, a lot of changes in Medicare. Medicare supplements are having changes. Medicare Advantages are having changes. They're tightening up the belt. So it worked pretty good last year. They're going to increase it by $100 this year for the maximum out of pocket. So when people are paying co-payments into the drug plan for their drugs, when the total cost of the drug reaches $2,000, $2,100 now, then it stops. So there's no more donut hole to get to, and then to wade through, and then get up to catastrophic, and then drop the cost down. So there's no more donut hole anymore. That ended last year. The drug plan ends at $2,100. So when you pay your co-payments and you get to $2,100, there you are. So that being said, when it's not your cost, your co-payments reach $2,100. It's when the cost of the drug, the total cost of the true cost of the drug reaches $2,100. So your cost and the carrier's cost, when it reaches $2,100, then the co-payments go away for your drugs. So now doing that, some plans added in the deductible $615. Most of the time, the deductible is on tiers 3, 4, and 5. So tiers 1 and 2, they're pretty, there's usually no cost for those ones, so you don't have to worry about it. 3, 4, and 5, the cost goes up for the drugs. So then, hang on, my hat's a little wonky there. The cost goes up for the drugs there. So over the course of time, oh, look at that. Sorry, there's a little thing here. Something's happening. Over the course of time, the drugs go up. So that being said, there's still that cap. So everyone's still covered and everyone's good on that. The co-payments for drugs, you gotta have to double check again the formulary this year to make sure that whatever your co-payments are, they're still there, and if your drug is in the formulary. So when you're doing your Medicare review this year, when you're meeting with a broker to go over the plan, make sure to look in to see if your drugs are still covered by your plan. So that's always a big one. Let me see. Something's happening. Nothing there, and nothing here. All right. So if there's any questions on that one, reach out to us, let us know. I'll be more than happy to help out. We have Spiros Financial, Arizona Medicare. We have about 15 to 20 agents in the field this year, so we can get out to you at any time and help out. with checking on that. Also, oh, hold on one more second. Looks like someone's jumping in. Carrie, hey, how you doing, buddy? All right. All righty. All right. So that's it on the drugs. There are plans this year that won't have a deductible in too much of a deductible. Some of the deductible can be anywhere from 0 to $615. So some plans have a $200 deductible. Some plans have a $300 deductible. Wow, the computer is just weird out. So it just depends on the plan and how much they're going to charge for their deductible. But once you hit $2,100 in total cost, then you don't have to pay for costs anymore. There is the plan where you can spread it out. So if you know your drugs and it's going to be high, you can spread it out all over the course of the 12 months of the year instead of paying for it all in the first 2 months. You can do it either way, but sometimes it's nice just to have a level payment that and you can control on that one instead of having a couple big ones in January. Either or. If you want to do that, set up the payment plan, then you would need to call the carrier and on the member number on the back of your card, your new card, and let them know that you want to go on the you want to pay for the drugs over the course of the year. So that's that. Any questions, thoughts, concerns? Nope. No questions, thoughts, concerns. I really am gonna get better at scheduling this, but this is number 2, so we're doing good. Also, keep in mind that with the changes coming up, there's plans dropping, and if anybody's on a United Healthcare PPO plan, give us a call. You need to switch over to something else. If you're in we got a gal out in Lake Havasu. So if you know anybody out that way in Mohave County or La Paz, Aetna's dropping plans out there. So just give us a call. We'll get you in touch with her. She can come out and work with you. There's the Altex Banner United Mercy Care is staying the same this year. Centene's not going to be in the mix. So if you have an Altex plan, give us a call and we'll get somebody out there. I think that's about it. So if you have any questions, let us know, and we're here to help. Have a good night.